If you're like me, you'll remember Bolton Wanderers as being a top half of the table Premiership side with players like Jussi Jääskeläinen.
Henri, well hit, oh, fantastic effort. Pires, great save by Jääskeläinen.
Kevin Davies.
Through here for Nolan, and Kevin Nolan in with a chance, and it spins away, and Bolton have got the equaliser, and Kevin Davies has brought Bolton level and stunned the Allianz Jay-Jay.
And Jay-Jay Okocha.
Okocha. The birthday boy with an open day sizzler at the Reebok Stadium. A stunning strike from Jay-Jay Okocha.
Today, they are really struggling. They are in League One, and they are bottom of the table. And we are facing them today. It is Bolton Wanderers at the Macron Stadium versus Mansfield Town, who are 8th in the league. Back-to-back promotions is on the cards, lads. Let's get into this episode. So in the last episode, when we faced Milton Keynes Dons, we've had 3 wins and 2 losses since then. We won 3-2 away from home in a big game against Doncaster Rovers. Former Doncaster man Chris Forrester actually didn't even make it into the side for this game. But Jonathan Opika scored a brace within 25 minutes to make it 2-0 Doncaster. I'm like, oh no, we can't be having this, lads.
No.
36 minutes, Nathan Alfonso gets an encouraging team talk and sideline team talk, and he scores to make it 2-1. We get a penalty in the 59th minute, where Jason Malumbi, Brighton loanee, scores to make it 2-2, and then 88th minute, Nathan Alfonso scores a very big goal to give us 3 points. We had a fantastic game. Nathan Alfonso is showing up. Obviously, Thierry Ambrose is injured, so Nathan Alfonso is getting the goals, which is very helpful for me. And then we lost 3-2 away from home. We lost 3-2 at home to Bradford City. Reece Healy getting a hat-trick of Bradford, even Calera and Nathan Alfonso getting our goals. It's a very interesting game. Bradford were just the better side on the day. They were very clinical, let's just say that. And then we lost 2-0 away from home against Rochdale. An interesting game, really, because I thought we played quite well. But Rochdale got the goals through Jordan Bowery and Tom Kennedy. The only player I can really shout out for having a good game, actually, is Jack Thomas. But, you know, Rochdale were the better side. Matthew Wilson and Jordan Bowery having fantastic games. Rob Elliott, the goalkeeper, having a great game as well, former Newcastle man. The next game, we won 2-1 at home against Huddersfield Town. I almost called Huddersfield United, that would have been bad. Nathan Alfonso with another brace, and Philip Billing of a 91st minute consolation goal for Huddersfield Town. They did try and break in the final embers of the game, the dying embers of the game, but we sealed the deal with a 2-1 win. And then we won in the Johnson's Paint Trophy second round. Penalty shootout was the only thing that could really separate us. They did get a man sent off, Dale Gorman, but Calero, Templeton, Benning and Thomas scored our penalties. Defenso missing his, but Hooper again and Adlanken scored for Scunthorpe, and Eves and Randall scored for missed for Scunthorpe. We go through to the next round, and in the next round we do have Bradford City. It's a very, very interesting game. We're going to have a look at the squad, we're going to look at our stats really quickly. I'm going to tell you that the most appearances so far is Mark Howard with 12 appearances. Most goals, Irvin Calero, Nathan Alfonso, 2 very close in the leaderboard there. 4 assists to Billy Waters, having a fantastic season once again. And most average rate, highest average rating over 5 games is going to be Nathan Alfonso with 7.66. He's having a great game. Here is the league table for you. We are 8th. We could win and go as far as 22nd today. 22nd points. 22 points. Wow, English hard, isn't it? Could go 3rd today. Just depends on other results. Chesterfield have Scunthorpe today. Bradford, I don't think, are playing unless I'm blind as a bat. Oldham are playing away from home against Rochdale. Colchester will be playing away to Gillingham, and Preston North End are also not playing. I'm guessing that could be the Sunday game then, or not then. So I know it's a short one, but let's go into this then and see who we pick for the team today for this game against Bolton. Remember, the 23rd, we're going to go attacking from the go. So here is the Bolton Wanderers side down. On the bench they have Bowery, Naeem, Beer, Pratjin, I think that is Lloyd, Guthrie and O'Brien. On their team they're playing a 4-2-3-1, just like us. The exact same formation looks like, actually, apart from they look like they have a target man. They have Offready in goal with Curtis Obeng, David Wheater, Grant and Doyle, and in the midfield they have Marsh and Glendon. Up in the attacking midfield, they have Marriott, I believe it could be Tom Marriott, I'll have a look in a second, Rooney, and Joel up front is Musto. And here is our team today then. We have Ross Fitzsimmons on the bench with Marzipan, Tom Naylor, Alberto De Francesco, Kyle Dempsey, Wes Burns, and Jermaine Hilton on the starting 11. Mark Howard is in goal with Vashon Neufeld, Adam Jackson, Donovan Daniels, and Ethan Wedderburn. In the midfield, we have Luke Maxwell getting a start after Matthew Willock is actually injured. Oh, Matthew Willock, why? And Jack Thomas is the box-to-box midfielder. In the attacking midfielder, Billy Waters, Chris Forrester, Evan Calero. Up front, no for D'Alfonso. The man's on fire. These are the two teams. Let's get to this game. We're at the Macron Stadium. They're 23rd, we're 8th. This should be a routine victory, but knowing me, we'll lose 10-2. This game is underway at the Macron Stadium. It's Bolton Wanderers versus Mansfield Town. It's weird saying that we're playing against Bolton Wanderers because I've been so used to them being like a Premier League / Championship side because I grew up with them being a Premier League side, you know, going into Euro Cup and all that. So it's quite different seeing them in the League One now. It's quite interesting to see. Not got players like Kevin Davies and Jay-Jay Okocha anymore, have they? Curtis Obeng with a free kick gets it to Glendon. We've gone for a much structured formation now. Billy Waters up front. D'Alfonso can get that before anyone else. D'Alfonso to make it 1-0, and he puts it wide. I don't know why he shot with his left foot. It's our first chance of the game. Corner. Rooney whips it in. Glendon. Oh, it's cleared. Can Jack Thomas get to that? He cannot. Marriott. Timmy Marriott to Rooney. Rooney in the middle. Musto cannot get to that. Maxwell. Can we clear it? Maxwell, get rid of it to Jack Thomas. Can we find a man here? Even Clare on this left-hand side. And while this ball is being played, I'm going to encourage the boys now. Try to go for this. Even Calero, he's got all by himself. He gets it to Jack Thomas on this left-hand side. He's got even Calero, but he's not there. Chris Forrester. No one's there. No one's there. I don't know why they did that. Grant. Here goes Timmy Marriott. Oh, God. Oh, and Neufield's just killed him. And now Thomas. Neufield's on the yellow card as well. It's very dangerous. Forrester. Nathan D'Alfonso. He hasn't got options, so he's probably going to pop it. D'Alfonso to Billy Waters. And it's just over. And Timmy Marriott is out and actually injured now. And I'm assuming he's going to go off. And he is gone off. Timmy Marriott's gone off for Ryan Lloyd. Honestly, first half's been quite interesting because Bolton have actually come out of the gates really strong here. So the second half, what I'm going to do is actually change the formation a bit. I'm actually going to push... sorry, I'm not going to push. I'm going to go up to a two-striker formation and take off Chris Forrester, bring on Jermaine Hilton as a defensive forward on the support. I think I haven't used this formation in a little while. I'm also going to go for a little higher tempo, try and push for this game a bit more. Let's get into the second half then. Can we pick up a goal here at the Macron Stadium, or is it going to be a boring 0-0 draw? 65 minutes in, I'm making my second change of the game. I'm going to take off Jack Thomas and bring on Alberto Del Francesco. He replaces Jack Thomas, and we're going to make him as an advanced playmaker on attack. We're going attacking for this game. We're going for this game. It's a winnable game. We should be winning this. Basically, we should be winning this game. Easy peasy. Neufeld with a throw. Gets to Jermaine Hilton. Obiang. Obiang? It's not Pedro Obiang. It's Obang. Gets it. David. Is that David Wheater? Bloody hell. Alberto Del Francesco. Neufeld. So even Clare, the inside forward's got options. He gets there to Jermaine Hilton. What can he do? Pass it in the middle here to Luke Maxwell. That's what I'm seeing. It's D'Alfonso, it's Del Francesco. Come on, sure. What's happened? Jermaine Hilton! What a Jermaine Hilton! 1-0 Mansfield Town. Jermaine Hilton scores his first goal of the season after, do you know what, a fantastic save from the goalkeeper, to be fair. I think Bolton's keeper is very unlucky not to save that a second time, but it's 1-0 to Mansfield Town. I will take it. Get in, my son. So Billy Waters gets down, tackled there. Jermaine Hilton, what a save from the goalkeeper. What a save. And Hilton tries again. Keeper's up, but he doesn't go for it. I don't know why. It's 1-0 Mansfield Town. I'll take it. Where the Birmingham throw-in gets it is Billy Waters. Can we get a second, or is Bolton going to get back into the game? Alberto Del Francesco, D'Alfonso, Jermaine Hilton, even Calero. Oh, great save by Offready. It's going to go out for a throw. I'm going to make my third change of the game now. I'm going to get my final change of the game. I'm going to put Billy Waters on the left as a winger instead of an inside forward because he can't play that role. And we're going to bring on Wesley Burns. We're going to bring on the Wesley. We're going to bring on Wesley Burns as a winger. On support, it's going to be a final change of the game. I know it's an attacking change, but I need to make it because I feel like we can't really risk even Calero's fitness being too low because he's a fantastic, fantastic player. Wedderburn to Maxwell. Back to Wedderburn. Maxwell again. He's the captain. What could he do? Maxwell to Alberto Del Francesco. Billy Waters. Shot saved. Deflected even. Del Francesco. In the middle here, gets it back to Adam Jackson though. Very interesting passing tactic here. Maxwell, D'Alfonso, Hilton, that tackled, and Billy Waters should make it 2-0. He should make it 2-0, and Offready makes a great save. That should be 2-0. Gonna go defensive, well, gonna go counter now for the final 8 minutes of this game, try and stay out this victory, and maybe try and get a break on as well. Hopefully, I haven't let him in too much, as it looks like we're gonna be away with 1-0 winners, unless Lloyd, Billy Waters will clear. Gets it as far as Rooney. Can we get a tackle in? Lloyd again. Will he whip in the ball? Lloyd, clear it. He's offside. And that is going to be full time. It's a 1-0 win away from home against Bolton Wanderers. That is a big, big win. And we go up to 4th in the league if Mount Coward wants to take this goal kick or free kick even. Come on, Marky boy. Take your time. Yeah, why was that so long? He didn't even take the bloody free kick. It's 1-0 full time. Mansfield Town got up to 4th in the league. That's a solid win away from home against struggling Bolton Wanderers. I think that's actually a really good result. I think we dominated the game in terms of possession and shots wise. We were quite clinical, but we didn't have enough. I wouldn't say actually clinical. I'd more say the goalkeeper for Bolton were actually really good. I want to see what his name was again. Daniel Offready. He is a 30-year-old Italian goalkeeper. Used to play for Cittadella, Avellino, and AC Milan. he had a really good game. Fair play to him. He's very unlucky to be on the losing side today, but I think it's a really good win away from home against Bolton Wanderers. Here are the other results in the league if you want to see them. Birmingham winning, Chesterfield winning, a 3-3 draw between Rochdale and Oldham Athletic. Dominic Polion with the brace there. Rotherham getting a hat-trick from Obi. Gillingham winning 1-0. Swindon winning 1-0. Wycombe Wanderers winning 2-1. Inbox, what we got? In control as Bolton Wanderers are brushed aside in the Sky Bet League 1 Roundup. I always said League 2, by the way. I was very lucky. So here's the league table then. 4th, 3 points behind Chesterfield. I think that's a really, really solid win against Bolton. So our next game, I'm going to round it off and say it could either be the FA Cup first. No, actually. Let's not do that. Bradford City, Wycombe or Rotherham. You see those 3 games here? It's going to be one of these 3. Bradford, Wycombe or Rotherham. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Killerkizza Stag Do. If you did, leave a like. And if you did not, tell me why in the comments down below. And I will see you all very soon for another episode of Killerkizza Stag Do on Foot Manager 2016.